Modern Rome remains a living museum, its historic seat of power still anchored along the banks of the Tiber River. Its origins trace back to the legendary twin brothers, Romulus and Remus. But the city's architectural glory reached its stride under its first emperor, Augustus. Between 27 and 14 BCE, he claimed to have found Rome a city of bricks and left it a city of marble. To achieve that grandeur, early Roman builders looked to the past, adopting the three classical architectural orders developed by the Greeks. The Parthenon in Greece, built to honor the goddess Athena, exemplifies the Doric order. The columns are plain, rest directly on the temple floor without a base, and feature unadorned capitals. The Ionic order originated in coastal Ionia and is defined by volutes, scroll-like spirals, carved into the top of the columns. For their most ambitious layouts, Romans preferred the Corinthian order. These tall columns are distinguished by ornate capitals carved with stylized acanthus leaves. These Greek designs provided unmatched beauty, but the physical constraints of flat stone roofs proved difficult to scale as the Roman Empire rapidly expanded. Managing a massive empire required large, open indoor areas for public business, judicial proceedings, and trade. This floor plan shows the structural limitations of Greek designs. Supporting a heavy, flat roof required dozens of internal support pillars, which consumed floor area and blocked sightlines for the people inside. Progressing from a city to an empire required Roman architects to move beyond aesthetic borrowing and develop a new system of physics-based roofing. The Roman arch became the primary tool for bridging wide spaces without relying on support from beneath. By fitting wedge-shaped stones into a semicircle, gravity locks them, distributing weight down the pillars. Extruding this curve creates a continuous 3D barrel vault. Intersecting two barrel vaults perpendicularly forms a groin vault, allowing wide spaces with only 4 support points. Mastering the geometry of these wedge-shaped stones finally removed the need for pillars to clutter the center of a building. These massive brick ruins show the application of vaulting in Roman basilicas, huge halls used for judicial and commercial business. The architectural layout pushed the rows of columns to the outer edges of the building to support the weight of the overhead vaults. This left the nave, the main central part of the hall, as an entirely unobstructed, loftier space. The basilica demonstrated that Roman engineering could facilitate the high-volume public business of a growing superpower. Roman architects applied these same structural principles to satisfy the public's demand for mass entertainment. Traditional theaters were built in a semicircular form, with tiers of seating rising upward. The word amphi means double, and by locking 2 of these semicircular theaters together, the Romans created an oval arena surrounded by 360 degrees of seating. The Colosseum, or Flavian amphitheater, stands as the greatest surviving example of this combined architecture. The massive scale of the building is made possible by an internal skeleton of interconnected concrete vaults and arches hidden behind its limestone walls. Rome's legacy as a city of marble relied on the pragmatic engineering that enabled builders to enclose and bridge massive volumes of empty space.